Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do this productivity series. Since I have started doing the how to be productive, and I also did one how to stop procrastinating, I thought I could do something that kind of relates to these kind of series. And also I will link these videos in the cards up here so you can check them out as well. I thought that would be helpful for most of the students who you guys are, or I think it's pretty much relates to anyone else. So I think that can help you guys out. So for this series, I wanted to do something more like adulting. So how to feel better about yourself. I think sometimes we go into this really dark place when things don't exactly go the way we planned, and that just kind of gives us a really bad thoughts, and it puts us in a really dark place, and we start blaming ourselves for certain things or just pretty much everything, which is really not healthy as in psychological point of view, or just I feel like any point of view. It just really hurts us, like physically. If you don't do anything, like it really is not helpful. So I thought I could do some tips for you guys so you can feel better about yourself when you're feeling down or just not having a good day, to remember some of the things. So first thing I would say is definitely just letting it out. This is something that not a lot of people say that you should do, but I think that is very important. That's kind of like a balance of life. Sometimes things don't work out, you get upset, you get sad, or you cry. That is just kind of like the cycle of life, and that's what makes life so interesting. And that is okay. So I think there's a reason why there's sadness in our life, or why we're upset. Like that, just things happen for a reason. It is okay to let it out, cry it out, and you will feel just so much better afterwards. I did this myself so many times, and that just helped me out. It really did. So, and sometimes it's just okay to not do it, but I think when you keep it inside so long, that is just not really good for you. And one day it just like, because you keep bottling it up, and one day it will just like suddenly it's gonna come out somewhere, maybe even in public, because like you can't really control it. We're only humans, so we can only hold for so long, and the bottle one day will be so full, and you will just like start crying in public. It just happens. So just make sure to like let it out when that moment comes in. Just like make sure to let it out before you bottle it up. Another thing I would say is just work on yourself. This is very important. I think self-care is very important. I think when we're in a really dark place, we try to do exact opposite, and we blame ourselves, we hurt ourselves, or we kind of try to take a punishment on ourselves, and that is just not really healthy. It is okay to make mistakes. So if you just can work on yourself, that would be that would you would just feel so much better about it. Like when if you go to gym, like working on your body, that is something that is really good. Or maybe taking care of your skin if you have acne or something like that. Or if you don't, like that's just great. I mean, go to facial or something like that. I think that is really good. Or maybe get a spray tan, like make your body look good. I think that is some of the things that you can totally do, and like it's not even that expensive. So it's just like very simple things that you can do, and that you will just feel so much better about yourself. Or even maybe go shopping and get some new clothes. And I think sometimes it even helps me in that case, like that when I wear clothes that I feel really comfortable with, I just feel so much better about myself, or just feel so much better walking around. I just feel so comfortable and confident. I would recommend doing that too. I think that is like self care is just so important when it comes to that. So I would recommend doing that. Another thing I would say is definitely surrounding yourself with people that you think are supportive. Not just people that you think that like they're always around you when there's fun. Just think about the people that will be around you, or that you think will be around you when you're down. That is like the time you know who your true friends are, or who your true people, like who the people are that who will be with you for the longest amount of time. I think one thing I realize now, and I haven't realized it before, I think it's because like now that I'm out of college and now I'm studying grad school, I realize that there's so many phases of our lives that we meet people, and those people just like we think that they might be in our lives for a longest amount of time, or we think that they would be in our life, and then you just realize it's actually just the phase that you were going through, like maybe high school, college, work, an internship, or something like that. Not everyone has to stay in your life. Just remember that. So pick the people that you think are worth your time, and they will be there for you. So I'm grateful for the family that I have, that they will always support me and they will listen to me. So I would say that like focus on that. If you have a very supportive family, just talk to them. It really helps to just speak to someone, talk about your problems or what's bothering you. It really helps to get it out. I know sometimes it doesn't really fix the problem. It doesn't even sometimes make it better, but it just feels you will feel a lot better if you share that with someone, because it's okay to when you keep it just by yourself, like on in your heart, like not saying anyone else. I think that even hurts the most because you feel so alone, and you don't want to feel that way because there are so many people in the world that's probably going the same problem, having the same issues like you do. So you're not alone, and it's okay. And when you feel like that you're not alone, you kind of feel sort of better. Um, I can personally relate to that. So I would totally say doing that just really helps a lot. Another thing I would say, this is like my last tip, that is just kind of getting out, like like going out for air, or even just like leaving town for a bit. Sometimes it feels nice to break your pattern or break your current cycle that you are doing. Let's say you've been going to work, and sometimes you get so caught up in the moment working hard for something, or someone, or for something else. So we get so caught up in the moment of working for something, we get so stressed, and we feel like we're not accomplished something. And sometimes when you take a break, even for a very short amount of time, even for a day, let's say you live in New York City and you get out of town, it just really feels nice to get a different kind of perspective, and you feel like your head in a different kind of place, and when you come back you feel so refreshed, and you can feel so much better about yourself and how you can continue doing what you like to do or what's bothering you. But you can get a fresh perspective by being out of the zone that you were in and that was kind of bothering you. It's that really helps a lot, and that's the reason I think sometimes if you have the money, I would totally recommend just going for a vacation. If you don't, I would just say like maybe short trips or so. That just really helps a lot, is clearing your mind and taking things in and thinking about yourself and taking care of yourself. Okay, so this was the video. I know this is like very different kind of video that I generally don't do this kind of videos. I just feel like I most of the time like have like very happy thoughts or very different kind of things, but I think it's important to sometimes show our true selves, and not that like everyone not always happy, and we go through the same things. I go through the same things, so I just want you guys to know. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time with another video.